Thank you.
And it's called I Love You Only, and it's about giving up on you. Thank you, Buster. And I just want to give a huge thank to Caroline and her team for having us on this tour, which is like so crazy. And thanks to you for your attention as well, and have a nice night.
We've played here many times, but never this music, so we better make this one count, huh? Let's do this.
Something going on, and I say, if I'm already out of time, then make it worse. Go on and hit me in the heart, make me burn. Feeling like
okay. Doesn't feel less than me. I believe in you. The hollow phrases you still repeat. To be all alone, when every damn thing I've turned to alcohol. Change, which I want. When you're already done, very, very warm welcome to incredible musicians on stage with me. This is Chloe on the drums and singing. This is Brian on bass on this one. And Matt on guitar and bass. Said I'd never leave it, but here we are. Want you to get at me now. Have you changed? You still the same. Get at me now. And we like to go out. No one feels all done. Girl, it's scary. Have you not been sleeping? How could I be trying to find a light switch in the dark? Thinking the good girl. Now I'm gonna take back to the start. Said I'd never leave it, but here we are.
This is going to Georgia. Before it's started, just let me get crazy. Thank you so much. This next song is one of my favorite pop songs. I don't know it. To
I'm gonna play another new one. I think it's long and it's horny, so buckle up.
Breathless. Headless angel, body upgraded, but it's dead on arrival. I wonder, holding a complete jam, a cup overflowing. I
From really far away tonight. Thank you so much. It's so cold out there too today. It's so special for me to be here with you guys tonight. I've got a couple more. This next one is the part where you get to all tell me to shut up.
sometimes I wonder, do I love you too much? Better tell myself, Caroline, shut up. 'Cause there's only one way to find out. If it ever gets better.
past relationships. I want to tell you a story about a dream I had one night in 2017. And it was one of those dreams that began without any sense of context. I was terrified and I was in a tiny plane, like a little military plane. And something was happening in it that was so terrifying that I knew that jumping out of it was the safest thing to do, so I didn't question it, I jumped. And I was tumbling through the sky. Tumbling, tumbling, tumbling. Terrified. And then suddenly I felt something around my chest pull me. And I realized I was attached to a parachute. And I for the first time look around and see where I am. I'm over the ocean. And I can see the coast of California, of Los Angeles, coming into focus. And I start to relax. I can admire the sun sparkling on the water below, the colors of everything. And then I realize that the wind is actually pulling me further and further and further from the land, and that I'm not going to survive. That the very thing that I thought was going to save me is now going to drown me. And so I realize this is the last moment of my life. This time it's for real. I'm about to die. And I think to myself, well, this is kind of the most beautiful death I could ask for. This slow, serene approach to the water. And now the waves are starting to come into view. I'm getting closer and closer to them. Seagulls are passing by me. And I close my eyes and I take a deep breath and I prepare for impact. I prepare to go home. And I feel the wind change and pull me upwards again. I start floating north, like out over the suburbs of LA. Like I start to see highways come into focus, and treetops, and parking lots. And I land in a tiny patch of grass next to a strip mall and a soccer field. And I think to myself, it's so beautiful being alive in this place. This song is about trust. It's about giving in. The song is called Parachute. From a tree, one that started as a nightmare, like Okou, so extreme, it erased itself from memory. Years where I'd shot from the aeroplane without questioning it, the calm of the coast of Los Angeles spreading itself blue and blew over the parachute. I've got to trust it now. Oh. Change in the wind, and I'm drifting through the crescent, farther out from the shore than where I can swim, and fleeing over the parachute. I've got to trust it now. Oh, close on a sparkling wave. Go on, take me. I'm not afraid to try. together every night. And I'm such a fan, and I love her music so much. I'd like to invite her out for this next song. have one more for you. She knows from kissing.
Should be the love, signature, should be up to you.
Hello everyone. All right, so I hope you enjoyed watching, all those clips of Carolyn Polachek's concert, because the experience, let's dig in. Oh my goodness. So this concert right here, this is how you do it, baby. I really, okay, let's calm down. Clearly, obviously you can see that my attire is different. Well, I mean, I don't even think you could really see what I was wearing that day, but this is like a few days after I went to said concert, and I'm recording it now because I got sick, but we'll dip into that. Yeah, I don't know if I got sick because of going to said concert or other things, because I don't know, but let's dig in. All right, so Carolyn Polachek, your girl. To me, I love her voice. It is silky smooth, and I know artists don't like being compared. Some of them don't. Some of them are flattered by it. I adore Carolyn Polachek. And I feel like saying adore is kind of insulting, so apologies if it is, but I really like her music. I like it a lot. I can't say like I'm a huge fan because there's like, actually no, I can't say that because she has so many bops that I was just truly bopping my head to. So yeah, let me stop playing myself. I guess I'm getting a little bit embarrassed. Anyways, staying on topic. The concert. So I got to the venue, right? And getting in was fairly quick, and I was about, what, 30 minutes? I got there 30-45 minutes after the opening for said concert. Yeah, like on the dot. I like Uber there, because if I took like public transportation, it would have been tack on 30 more minutes. I was like, no. So it tells me I need to arrive here with at least in like the least amount of time possible, and I'm so glad I did. Getting in was smooth. You know, they ask for your ID, ask for your CV19 verification, you know, card, and you get in. So when I did get in there, it was packed. Everyone came out to see her. Okay, so there was like, even if I wanted to get to the front of the stage, to the front row, the amount of pushing and excuse me's and trying to snaking my way through that I would have to do would just not be worth it, and I'm sure a fight would have ensued for sure. And again, CV19 is still going on, so I was cool with being in the back. So I found a spot near where like the bar was, and it was cool. You know me, I'm not tall. I like to say I'm 5'3". Okay, I'm like barely skimming the requirements to be 5'3". Sorry, partial here. Woo. I got the heat on and it's just drying me the F out. I need to go ahead and put my humidifier number 2 on, but we'll get to that later. I'll do that later, I should say. Yeah. Alright. So, yeah. So, I found a good spot near the bar, right, which was like a direct line to the center stage, and I was so happy for that. As you can see, I'll probably insert a clip of just like what my view was. So yeah, I was able to, you know, see all the people up top on the balconies as well. It was all standing. So when I did get there, the opening act was already in the middle of her performance. I would say when I did ask someone there that was standing next to me how long they've been on, they were like, she's been on for like 20 minutes. So I was like, oh, they started on time? They started on time. Love that. Punctuality, baby. They're not playing with their time. They're not playing with their audience's time. Respecting everyone's time. I love it. I love to see it. I truly do. Love that. Because I cannot stand I cannot stand when artists make you wait a whole hour after the opening scheduled time for their show, for them to actually start the opening act, and then it's them. Because for me, I feel like I'm shorted out of my time and what it is I paid. We're not doing that, okay? Especially like in our state, well, you know, the state. Things, they shut down. It's not 24/7. It shuts down at like 2-3 a.m. Everything shut down completely. So I think like 2 a.m. it has to be the, no, 3 is like literally the latest. And I say that because I know there's a taco joint where in my Too Good To Go app I can pick up leftover food from them at 3 a.m. Who the hell is about to ride their bike 15 minutes to go pick up some leftover tacos? I mean, maybe if I lived in the vicinity, I would. So, okay, I take that back. But yeah, so I love the fact that she respected the time, you know, the time that she's supposed to go on, as well as the opening act. Like, everyone, it was good. I love that. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. So that was great. And I forget what the opener's name. Oh, it was Okou. I can't pronounce their name. I'm probably mispronouncing their name, but I will put their name up here, you know, and put a little snippet of them performing. She was ethereal. She was good. She was really good. That opening act was smooth. Again, I'm not familiar with their music. This is my first time hearing them. But from what I could hear, I'm like, okay. I quickly did follow them on Spotify. I was like, let's go ahead and become a fan of you as well. And that's one of the things I love about concerts. You know, you have all these opening acts come on, and you just get your whole horizon broadened to new avenues of music and artists that you would not have even thunk of listening to before. So good headliner, love that. So Carolyn herself, yes, the big main act, yes. She, baby, was the one to do it, okay? I'm like saying all of these like explosive sayings without actually having any like substance under it. Apologies. I'm just as I remember how the concert was. I'm getting excited again like a little kid. But yeah, so the audio for just you know, the sound equipment that was there, I didn't even notice the band. I didn't even notice the band, the live band there. That's just shouldn't be being short until like her second song. And ooh, she sounded just as good, if not better, than she does in her recorded songs that you hear on Spotify. She hit those same high notes as she, oh my goodness, those high notes. I know. I just keep on saying how good she was over and over. It's like, what more can I say? It was such an experience. And there's this point where at the concluding, okay, now roll it back. The way that she structured her playlist for that night was so good, and this is what I'm talking about. So when she started it off, you know, with the song that we liked, and it was one of her slower songs. And from there, she started, you know, increasing the tempo, BPM, if you will, if you're really like an audiophile, you on that side, and going into, you know, her more higher energy songs, such as Bunny is a Rider. She did, oh wait, oh, no, Parachute was towards the end of the playlist / concert. I'm just remembering just the scenery that she had on the back as the backdrop for Parachute. It was so good, so god. No. What was it? What song was it? Was it Into You? Into You. She played that song, and that song was and I'll obviously show a snippet of why it is I'm reacting that way. She knew how to emphasize just each part of the song that she knew rang with her audience, and I feel with her as well. And she was just so seductive with the way that she was moving. I just couldn't take my eyes off of her. I was glued to her, and I had the back cramp, lower hip cramp, and neck cramp to prove it, because told you, there's a lot of people in front of me, so I had to make sure I was recording it well while not getting too lost in the performance, because baby, I wanted to become 1000% completely present for each and every song, even the ones that I'm not too familiar with or wasn't a hit with me. It's just listening to those songs live, it just hits different. It impacts you in a different way, because hearing this songstress, this living beautiful bird sing it all in her just next level voice. This lady truly reminds me of Imogen Heap, like with how she just how she be hitting those high notes. Okay, you don't see people do it like that anymore, like, you know. Oh, and you know what, I have to, just like unrelated real quick, one of my bucket list items is if her, Polachek, and Imogen Heap were to do a collab, like one song would be good, oh my goodness, but I would get so giddy if they were to do a collab album. Oh my god, could you imagine? That would be a critically acclaimed one. But who cares? That's what it is right now. On this concert, your girl did her thing. And when they got to the concluding act, because okay, they left the stage, you know, I believe she ended it with Parachute. I think it was Parachute or Tears. Oh man, she ended it with one of her songs, and I'll just list the correct song that she ended it with. See, this is one of the downfalls of not recording one's reaction the day of the concert after one's experiences, so forgive me for being all over their place. Anyways, after she did that song and she went off stage, no one left. No one left the concert. We all stayed right there. We were like, nah, you about to give us some more of your beauty and your voice. We need more. This isn't enough. And she came back on. Now this is when she truly gave us a creme de la creme, you know, outro for us, just to make sure she kissed every single person in the audience, figuratively speaking. Good night. A good night kiss, a sweet good night kiss. So the opening, the headliner hat came on, and they start doing this collab performance, baby. They're on this spinning set. And they are just moving seductively. It's the symmetry, giving you just symmetry, giving you hands, giving you body waves, you know what I mean, while still giving you high and low notes. I'm like, okay, let's go. And then they have the lights and still had that backdrop going. You know when someone says the beauty is in the details? That performance right there is that. Where did this come from? Don't worry about it. Anyways, I had such a great time at that concert. Clearly, I'm giddy like a child. And that was a great conclusionary concert for me for 2021. So I'm so thankful that I was able to gain the opportunity to go see her live, baby, before she becomes a huge mega star. Because you know, when she gets there, you know, she's gonna be out of my bracket for me to go ahead and, you know, get tickets for her. So it's just really nice. I just like how sharp and attentive she was to each and every note that she met in each song that she did. I like how she was so active and moving on the stage. She took full control of that stage and was everywhere. She didn't just stay in one spot. She interacted with the audience. She made sure she, you know, interacted with her band too and jived with them too, and that helped keep the energy up. I just really liked how she commanded the stage, but did it in a graceful way. She was like a ballerina. A ballerina. Just visualize it. Ballerina. can sing. And I say ballerina because, you know, moving gracefully. And she had that ethereal, you know, just voice about her. I can't do it because I'm parched. Yeah. But yeah. So, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna end it there. You know, if you haven't had the chance to, you know, experience a Carolyn Polachek concert, please do make that something you do for your concert to go to list, to-do list, to go to list, whatever. Okay, the next time she comes around, because you will not regret it. It is an experience. And she's on time. She's about she's not gonna waste your time, okay? So yeah, so that has been my review of the Carolyn Polachek 2021 concert. I hope you enjoyed it. Apologies for being all over the place. That's the last time I apologize about that, because you know I can't really control my excitement like that, okay? It's just how it is. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Alright, peace, love, and always be unknown. Yeah, you see, we're still getting over that cold. But yeah, always be apologetic with you, and I will see you